Hello and welcome back to the group chat. This week we are talking about our plans for Valentine's Day.
She's open to DMs.
I'm taking applications at the minute.
To...
Also, the influencer drama is heating up this week. Anna Paul has obviously been through it.
Sorry, can we just say, where did this come from?
Plus, these are the recipes that you need to be making.
Cottage cheese, flour, baking soda.
Oh.
It makes a dough. You literally put it in the shape of a bagel and put it in the oven, and it's literally a bagel.
And did you know that ChatGPT can tell you your horoscope for the month?
India's a Gemini. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, she responded and she was like, scary. I was like, damn.
It's a good one. Stay tuned.
Hello.
Hi. This feels like, because it's Monday morning, first thing, 9:30 a.m. It feels like we're really starting off fresh. Obviously, you guys will see this a bit later in the week, but for us, it really feels like we're kicking off the week with a good old yap.
I feel like it's going to set the week on a good note.
Exactly.
Like, I'm kind of excited.
We
for
got
this.
up early for you guys.
I know.
Yeah,
I just
we
struggled
really
to get
did.
out of bed a bit, but I'm here now.
But yeah, for those listening, not watching, I am joined by Eliana and India. Welcome, ladies. Hello. And we've got lots to talk about today, but before we get into it, here's a little reminder that we also film our episodes. So if you would like to see bonus content like what we're wearing, which we're about to go through now, make sure you head over there. There's also a segment later on where you're definitely going to want to see what we're doing. So go head over there. But yeah, let's go through outfits first. India, what are you wearing today?
It's still cold outside, so I'm wearing a nice jumper from Daily Paper. It's like almost 100% wool, which is so warm, and I've got my Uniqlo heat tech underneath. I'm wearing these trousers, which are actually tailored, so there's no brand, but they were my mum's.
Ah,
So I know.
very nice.
And we kind of have the same, like we're the same size, so they fit perfectly. And then just my Steve Madden biker boots. So yeah,
Very nice.
Very grey, but I'm loving it.
Eliana, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing this new knit from Source Unknown.
I'm obsessed
Oh,
with that. I
it's
really
so
want
nice,
that.
yeah.
I also have it in like a dark berry burgundy.
Oh, I
and
think I've
love
seen
it. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
These jeans are just my trusty barrel leg Free People jeans,
Love.
and loafers are from Naked.
Very nice. And some nice earrings
Nice
on.
some earrings.
You've got a very good stack. I feel like we need to do a little
Yeah.
close up on that stack. I am actually in mostly Zara today. This
Cute.
jumper, which is like a blue striped, this is not a rugby shirt, it's a polo
It's a
shirt.
polo
We had a
shirt,
big
yeah.
argument in the office the other day on rugby versus polo shirt. This is a polo shirt. Some striped, I did double stripe today.
Yeah, I like
It works
it.
though.
Do we think
It really
I kind of got
works.
ready in the dark and then like didn't realise they had stripes, but then I kind of liked it because they look a bit blue.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
like a reverse stripe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like because they're going differently.
Yeah, I
it
think if they were
works.
both that way,
Yeah.
it would be a bit
It
weird.
would be a bit weird. But
Yeah, but these are like some brown tailored trousers with like a really light blue stripe going through them, and then my trusty mango loafers.
love them. Oh, these are kind
Our
of
loafers look very
Yeah, they
similar,
are. I feel like this is such like a vibe at the moment. I've honestly been reaching for these every day.
So have I.
Yeah.
So
They just
comfortable.
I
match
wanted to get
so
these
much.
ones, but they're sold out, and I don't.
I had
Oh,
the
shit.
reminder on
Mango.
and they came back in.
Oh yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for the mango ones.
So when we're recording this, we're very close to Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Oh, that was like
Pretty dry out
you
here.
just got a boyfriend, like not that recently. But like,
Newsflash.
you're in the honeymoon phase. Are you not excited about the V-Day?
I am.
Yeah?
I didn't want to do Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. I
Okay,
still
fair
want to
enough.
be with all the couples. Like, I just find that really cringe.
No, I actually do get that.
But Valentine's Day falls on a Friday, so we're kind of like, oh, well, we're not going to not do anything on Friday just to
Yeah.
escape the crowds and
Yeah.
the couples. So we're going to Oma in Brown Market.
Yeah.
So jealous. I've been
I've
really wanting
heard-
to go
yeah,
there. For
I've
those
heard
who
it's
don't know what
really
it
good.
is, tell them.
Modern European, small plates. I think it's open plan, so all the cooking is done in front of you, like everywhere you look. You can see what's being made. The interiors are really nice. I think it's above Agora, if you've heard of
Yes.
Agora. Just that, those buildings are just lovely, and it's right by where Bridget Jones used to live.
Oh yes, by that
So,
door. I
yeah.
know. Because I always sit in like either Bear and Jack or one of those restaurants, and I just stare
Yes,
at
you
it.
just
like,
literally
that's
look
where
up.
the Bridget
Yeah,
Jones
exactly.
thing was.
But I think it'll be really nice. I've heard great things about Oma. It's a nice, like a nice meal.
It's kind of like Greek vibes, isn't it? Like
I think
Mediterranean,
so.
obviously. Yeah.
Very excited because it's one on my list for a long time.
When you haven't had a boyfriend, do you just do like Galentine's, or do you just not like acknowledge it as a day?
We usually do Galentine's. 2 years before, I was at uni and it was like super impromptu. It was like 6 p.m. and we were all like, oh, we really want to do something. So we went for dinner. But I do love Galentine's. Yeah, love it. What have you guys got planned?
I do Galentine's like every few years. It's not like an every year thing, but like I am ready for Valentine's. So.
Oh, this is a PSA.
Shout
This
out.
means she's open to DMs.
I'm
She's
taking
open
applications at the
to
minute.
being reached out to. So
Do you want to do a bit of a call out? Who are you looking for? Give us your type.
Tall,
yeah,
fit,
yeah.
funny.
Oh,
and rich.
And rich.
That's the name.
That is
Jokes. Doesn't need to be
Full
rich.
jokes.
I'll be the rich man, as shared.
I
Oh,
love
love
that.
that.
I love that very much. And what do you usually do for Valentine's?
Usually would just be like a really cozy dinner at someone's house. Like
Oh,
my
that's
best
nice.
friend did it 2 years ago. She like set up the house really mood lit and like candles, and like all our friends came over. It was really cute.
That is really nice.
Like you do notice, like if you do it on Valentine's, you notice the friends that are not there because they're with their Valentine.
You're like, damn.
So we try to do it not on Valentine's Day. What about you,
sweet, yeah.
Sapna?
I feel like I've been a serial dater for like my whole 20s. Like I've always kind of had a boyfriend. There was like a year in between where I didn't. And that Valentine's Day, I almost didn't like acknowledge it. I think I forgot. I wasn't really on my phone at the time either because I was like cleansing. But no, I'm actually going to be in Dubai.
So nice.
I've actually done this so well. So Dubai is for my boyfriend's birthday, which is this weekend.
Yeah.
And we're going basically around Valentine's Day for it. So that's nice. That's his birthday. But it's where my best friend lives. So I've basically done two birds, one stone. I'm having a Galentine's and a Valentine's.
Oh my gosh,
Perfect.
that is the most
know.
ideal like weekend you could ever have.
Exactly.
Also in Dubai in the heat, like
And I am actually so looking forward to some vitamin D.
Also, that's so nice that you want to be with your best friend.
I always say this to like people in their younger 20s. Honestly, in your early 20s, forget how important girls are, especially when you're like maybe starting to date or at uni and you meet a lot of guys. When you get into like your mid 20s, you're like, oh shit, my core group of girls are so important.
yeah, definitely.
But also last night, we're not going to talk about it too much because we'll cover content on it in other areas. So keep an eye out. I'm sure you've already seen it. But the Grammys was last night. We couldn't not speak about it a little bit. What did we think?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I just want to know if Drake is alright.
Oh yeah.
Because not like us won 5 Grammys. 5 Grammys. Like
I know, Drake.
how-
Let someone check it on
Someone
Drake.
please check on Drake because I would actually not be alright. Like
I'm one of the rare, maybe you're the same. I'm one of the rare people who actually love both of them quite a lot.
yeah, so
So I'm like not on either side, but I do.
I do
just
like
so
Not
funny.
Like Us a lot, but not because it's dissing Drake, more just because it's a
It's
good
a fucking
song.
good
I'm
song.
like,
It's a bop.
yeah, it's a bop. Also, Beyonce, first black woman to win a Grammy for
Country. I
album.
know-
or
and
whatever.
she was also her
She was so
It was
shocked.
her first album of the year.
Yeah.
She was
like-
so shocked. I was like,
Yeah.
honestly, I watched the clip and I was like, why are you shocked, Beyonce? You're Beyonce.
Yeah, you are
And then
Beyonce,
I
yeah.
realised it's because she's never won album of the year. And I'm sure she didn't
Yeah.
expect to win it for that because
Yeah.
it's obviously a genre that she stepped into only for this album. And
Yes.
it's like, you know, really different for her. So
Yeah.
that was probably why it was such a but also coming from Taylor Swift, who originally was such a country star.
Yeah,
it's obviously
definitely.
so- But Sabrina won, I think, 2 or 3
did
awards.
she?
Oh my God. And she did an amazing performance. Chapel Roan obviously
yeah,
won
Chapel Roan.
Best Newcomer. I did really think that Ariana and Taylor were going to win something. Like they had some incredible albums, and I was actually really upset that they didn't win anything.
I don't know what Ariana would have won.
Well,
Like
Ariana's not made music in years.
what?
Wait.
She was nominated for an album for like 3 number 1 singles. Don't
Calm
come
down,
for me with
calm
that.
down,
What music?
calm down.
Her album Eternal Sunshine was nominated. You will know the
You will
song.
know
I'm sure I
songs.
know, but like I don't know the last time I saw like Ariana new album. Like I feel like that's been
Well,
years.
that's probably why she didn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it came out early last year. So I feel like, I honestly
People
think
have forgotten
timing is
about it.
everything.
Yeah, oh, that's so true.
Because like Short and Sweet came out a bit more into summer. Obviously, Tortured Poets came out a bit before that. Like there were
Yeah.
so many albums in between, and I think maybe when the Grammys voting starts, I don't really know how it works, but maybe people forget.
People
a little
forget.
bit.
It's like how Don't She won Best Rap Album.
Yes.
And like great album. I just did not expect her to win, to be
Yeah.
honest. But obviously the
performance.
album came out like the end of last year, so
Yeah.
it's been online like consistently
That's
for the
so
past couple months. So, but great album. Really happy for her.
And the performance was
Yeah.
so
Oh,
good. I mean, she
she's-
always kills
She's
it.
amazing. Yeah, her brain is insane.
Let's move on to the hot list. And before we do, here's a quick reminder to please subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts and on YouTube. There's so much going
There's
on.
so much gone on between the end of December and now.
Honestly,
Like,
I don't even know
been
where to
3
start.
months.
Okay, so something I saw yesterday was that Lola Young is getting a lot of shit for being a Nepo baby. And I said this to you guys earlier, and you're like, wait, who? And when I tell you who, you're going to be like, are you joking? Okay.
I don't even know if I'm ready for this.
No,
Same,
you're
I'm
going to
kinda
be like,
scared.
you're gonna be like,
It's gonna be
what?
someone like from EastEnders.
No, her aunt is Julia Donaldson, aka the person who wrote The Gruffalo. So I'm
That
sorry,
is
but
hardly
who?
a Nepo baby.
I know,
I'm
like,
so sorry.
I get it.
like-
She is a
That's
very
so
successful
funny.
children's book author. She's written more than just The
Yeah.
Gruffalo. But I really don't see how her doing that has made Lola become as famous as she
Yeah.
is. She blew up on TikTok. Like, it's not... No one
on her
knew who
own
she was.
No, she just
accord,
happens
like-
to have an aunt who is really cool. But
Yeah, exactly. I thought you were going to say she got loads of hate for her Jimmy Fallon interview. Because I saw everyone being really weird about how she was acting, and we were like, no, she's just really British. Like,
She's just really
She's just really British. That is a shock. I did not expect that.
I mean, I guess I get the thing with Nepo Babies. It doesn't matter that they've like boosted your career. It might just be a behind the scenes thing. Maybe she knows people.
True.
Maybe there's some connections, and maybe that's given her a leg up. I don't know. We don't know enough about this, but I just found it really funny. Like,
It seems so irrelevant. Like,
it does. And regardless of being a Nepo Baby, I think she's just killing it.
Yeah, she's so cool. I'm loving everything she's doing. Like, I kind of love how authentically British she is. Like, she's taking the piss, but like, it's so funny because that's how people act. Like,
I feel like it's similar to Adele, how she used to be back.
Yes,
in
she
the day.
really gives me.
She has such dry British humour. She was funny. Like it's just similar vibes.
Yeah.
So the drama that's kind of broken this weekend and last week is the drama between Chiara Ferrangi and her husband, ex-husband, Fedez, who, for those listening, she's obviously like an OG influencer.
Yeah.
She's got a brand. I think everyone knows who she is. They're both Italian. They basically have had like kind of whirlwind marriage, romance. Everyone knows they're super in love. He's a musician.
Yeah, he's a musician. Their wedding was amazing.
Yeah, the wedding pictures all over Pinterest.
Exactly. They've had a really public wedding relationship. They're kind of like the it goals couple. Yeah. And it's just come out that basically their whole relationship, he has been cheating. Their wedding has a mistress. Pre her wedding was texting his ex saying, if you want me to leave her, I will leave the wedding. Like all of these things come up. Basically, it's this one I think it's a reporter, like a really famous.
Apparently, who used to be friends with Fedez. They must have had a great falling out, but
it's like I'm imagining this is like the Perez Hilton of Italy. This man,
yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's basically like a reporter of person, and he has basically broken this entire story. And it's a little bit too close to home. I almost feel like someone's feeding him. Maybe it's Chiara, I don't know.
Maybe, but I do agree. Like, how did he get all of this information?
But it's the receipts.
It's like he has the text messages, the WhatsApps. Like, how has he gotten that, and who has given that to him?
I've not seen that. I've not seen
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
The WhatsApp messages, the screenshots of his messages between the other girl. I don't know how that's happened, but I mean, he's got it.
For context, the person that Fedez has been allegedly involved in this whole time is his ex, who he got together with. I don't think that long before him and Chiara got together.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Yeah, apparently it's been like his mistress, genuinely, like throughout their whole relationship, he's had this mistress.
No. So
and there's this girl on TikTok who is American but also Italian, and it's kind of like her bit now on TikTok, just talking about the drama. And this was already like last year they were going through divorce, so there were problems and rumors that he was cheating, but no one knew for sure. And then I think once Chiara put like her Instagram stories up, and it was like he's had a mistress this whole time. He was on the phone to her 5 minutes before he walked down the aisle, and she's like happy now that it's all out. I think.
Well, not to steer it off, but the reason I saw this whole Chiara drama was off of the back of the Matt James and Rachel drama.
I watched that whole
couple. Well, listen, I don't watch it, but I'm pretty sure you've seen the couple on TikTok.
I watched it.
Right.
They go around the world trying food everywhere, and it's like her.
Sure, I have. Yeah.
You've definitely seen them, but Matt James and Rachel had been dating for like 5 years. They broke up. He posted it on his Instagram that they'd broken up like 2 hours after he had broken up with her. Right. And so everyone's like, oh my God, that's terrible. How can you do that? You guys have been together for 6 years. And now everyone's coming for Matt for breaking up with her, basically. But then the video I saw yesterday was this lady saying that we should not be coming for Matt James if we want to avoid a Chiara and Fedez situation, because Matt broke it off with Rachel because he wasn't in love with her anymore. She's saying that Fedez should have done that with Chiara.
Oh, okay, I'm following.
With Matt, it was like a blessing in disguise, but it's just the way he did it. Like they were on holiday in Tokyo. They've been going out for 5 years. They were on The Bachelor. The Bachelor, you're meant to get married, and they've been together 5 years and not getting married. And I feel like she said she kind of was always walking on eggshells with him. And then they were literally like away in Tokyo. He ended it on the last day. She went back to America. He posted it while she literally was flying in the air.
But she'd seen it just before, but she didn't have Wi-Fi.
He knows that she does not have any Wi-Fi on the plane. He did it on purpose.
But do you think, because I was seeing this thing yesterday about like when you're breaking up, about doing it as like a ripping the bandage or like letting you slowly drift apart, and then it happens. And I was like, I would much rather rip the bandage and just, obviously it's so painful in the moment and no one wants it to happen, whatever, but you'd rather it happen there than waste months, years of time.
Just thinking about, like, you've changed slightly, like, what's wrong? And they come back being like, everything's fine. So it's like, but everything wasn't fine. You should have just let me know from the point where you felt a bit off.
And it always, obviously, the person who does it, it's obviously going to come across horrible, but you'd rather they did that than
definitely
stay in a
I mean, there are
relationship
things that you do and you don't do, like, to make it worse. I feel like end it, but then don't, like, post on Instagram and, like, make this whole show.
He could have had a bit of respect.
But I think he must have, benefit of the doubt, he was probably just like, oh my God, I just need to let everyone know. Like,
but also, I suppose if you are so digital, like you're so online, it almost maybe would feel like putting it out online is making it official. And like, you know, if you're in that stage, everyone's been there where you like break up and you're like, oh, but maybe not, maybe.
The thing is,
maybe it makes it like, I can't go back. It's out there in the world of like,
it's over, like it's done, full stop.
Right, well, wishing them the best.
Love them.
But have you also, there's so many so much drama, I can't even think where to start. But Anna Paul has obviously been through it this last week.
Can we just say, where did this come from?
This happens all the time. Like, it's like the people who are at their peak on TikTok, Instagram, it's when the dirt comes out.
It's also the fact that it's not a random tweet from like 2010. It's like your brother's ex-girlfriend who has been in your content loads. You guys have seemingly been best friends or been good friends for how many years?
Before you go into it, should we explain what's actually...
So Michaela, who is Anna Paul's brother Attis's ex-girlfriend, came on TikTok and did a whole video just exposing them, basically, how they didn't grow up poor, like they made out that they were.
Which story is like her main origin story as well. Exactly. Which is like really worrying.
I grew up from nothing.
Like she said that they were poor. Michaela was like, you had a great house, you had a pool, your dad apparently made the triple amount of salary than an average Australian man. Wow. And also it came out that Attis, Anna's brother, has been like sexually assaulting all his ex-girlfriends and is not a good guy at all, and I think also emotionally abused Michaela as well, and was just saying like her parents are wonderful people and just feels so sorry for them basically that their kids are like this, and it's like the time that like Anna Paul like needs to just be like exposed because she's basically idolized by everyone on TikTok, and I guess it's probably quite hard like if you know the person and you're seeing how much love they get online and it's like this is not who they are.
Like, you know the truth. I think I'm just mostly confused because like Michaela wasn't provoked by Anna to do, like, there was no beef before. It just kind of, I saw it on my For You page and I was like, wait, where has this come from? What is going on? Why are you coming out with this now?
I think that's my thing, it's the why now.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's making me believe her more because it's like she didn't have to be provoked before.
I've heard that she's quite a problematic person, Michaela.
Michaela.
But 4 people have come out who used to be friends with Anna, and all they put on their story is like, Michaela's telling the truth, Michaela's telling the truth.
Wow.
I guess it's one of, you never know the real story, but it's obviously really interesting to see someone who's like at their peak be kind of, like, you know, what they're really like, allegedly. It sounded really convincing. Obviously, we can never know really until someone admits it. Have you guys seen this new thing, which is like, you know, everyone knows the millennial pause when like they start recording and it's like a pause and then they start.
My cousin does that with her voice notes.
Oh yeah?
She's like... You're so fake.
How do you give a millennial pause in a voice note or a laugh?
I don't get it.
She's like, oh my God, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like...
Was it really? Was it?
But basically, there's a new thing that people are saying called the Gen Z shake. So it's when you like start recording and it's sort of like you start the camera before it's ready and you're a bit like this. So you like take it and you're like, and then you like put it down and you're like,
oh my God, I do that.
And then you start, me too. And I never realised it.
I never realised,
But it's such like a sign of the times. It's such like a thing to show how like genuine content is for Gen Z. It's so much more relatable. It's so much more like unpolished.
I don't want to be like a try-hard. It's just like, I just whipped that out and I'm recording.
But it's funny, like the comparison.
It's like in 2020 when the Hype House and everything was blowing up and the TikTokers before any dance would like lean over and put their hand on their hips and then would like put their tongue in between their teeth.
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
And then would start dancing. And it was like,
oh my God, I know. Well, when like the whole TikTok ending thing was happening and all of these old videos were getting pulled back up and people were doing their old dances, I was like, what a time. What a time was that.
Who allowed these dances to actually flourish?
I know, but we made these people millionaires. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like we watched them,
but also like we sat there watching them do that, and we're like,
Yeah.
I know. We were like,
It looks like
wow.
water aerobics on land. Like, why was that a dance? How did they? Yeah,
I'm
that's funny.
so confused.
What time?
Which reminds me of that video of Addison Rae. I don't know if you saw it when she was doing a TikTok in the middle of the street and a fan asked for a photo. She's like, 1 second. And then she just finished the dance.
Oh gosh.
What a
we were
time
actually
to be
not real.
alive.
I'm blaming COVID because
Honestly, we were just.
we had nothing else to do. Like
No.
we would take anything. So
It's
fair
embarrassing.
It's a bit like, you
Fair
know,
enough.
like younger kids, obviously they probably went to uni a bit later or school a bit later. It's like not being socialized early enough.
Yeah.
That's what happened. They almost were like in this like bubble of COVID. And then it was like, oh, this is what we're
Yeah,
going to
like
do.
I guess this is what we're doing, and everyone just ran with it.
Yeah. And
Why
we were
did
all
do
like,
that?
yes, because
Like,
we were in this like bubble of like,
just TikTok.
entertain me.
like I've got nothing to do, so let me just watch you water aerobics.
Exactly. To be fair, at the time it was brilliant. But looking back on it now, I'm cringing slightly.
ugh.
But hey ho, that's how it goes.
That's how it is.
Okay, a few quick ones. Few things in the news, things that have happened. Timothy Chalamet was on SNL.
I saw that.
Slay. He was
was great.
the guest and the host.
Yeah.
That's quite iconic.
Yeah.
Considering he's not a singer. Obviously, he played Bob Dylan in a Complete Unknown and he was singing in that, but it's cool that he was singing basically as his character.
Yeah, and like he was
sounded
rapping as
great.
well.
Yeah.
And like he seems like the perfect person to host and be
Yeah.
in the skits and stuff. So
Exactly. And
love
it was so funny. And like, obviously, there's so many viral ones from the last time he was on.
Yes.
And I think I've not seen as many like viral ones this time,
Yeah.
but the ones I've seen, he is hilarious.
yeah,
and it's
I'm
so
kind of
good.
loving actors. I think I prefer actors over singers on like
Yeah.
SNL skits and stuff. They just do it so much better.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
even when it's
yeah.
like singing, they just do it better. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I love it.
Trisha Paytas was on SNL.
I saw that, which is like almost like a lifelong dream of hers. I feel
It
like
was-
she
yeah,
is a
literally.
comedian at the end of the
that's-
day.
Yeah,
I just
love
love
that for her.
Trisha so much.
Yeah.
But have you guys seen there's a movie coming out about SNL called Saturday Night or something? And it's got Dylan O'Brien, Rachel Sennett, like so many really good like young actors, and they're all playing like the old roles of like
Oh,
people who actually.
nice.
It's like a documentary, but like not a documentary. It's like
Yeah, that's
fiction,
fun.
but
Yeah,
not.
that'll be really fun.
And yeah, I'm really excited
I'm
about
excited to
it.
see
It
that.
looks so good. It's so like 70s and like
that would be
the
fun to
style.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a really
Yeah,
good one.
excited.
Well, let's move on to the things we're loving. And again, a quick reminder to please subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts and on YouTube. The things we are loving. I feel like we've got to start with a brand that we've been talking about so much, and it's literally all over TikTok at the moment. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, actually,
Wait,
I've
what
got,
brand
I've
is
got
this?
it. I've got some bits with me, so let me
I'm
just grab
excited.
them.
Presents.
I'm excited.
It's Jellycat.
Oh my god, I love the packaging.
I know,
It's
how
great.
adorable. But yeah,
Oh.
so I feel like we've been going on about Jellycat for quite a while, and it's become such a thing for Gen Z. I mean, they've been around forever. Like
I remember my friends having Jellycats
Yes.
when we were like in year 7.
Well, yes, I
like,
think I had one when I was like really little, but it's become such a thing for Gen Z. For things like this, so you can put
That
them on your
avocado,
bag
oh
charms.
my
Okay,
God.
so pass the
Adorable,
trowel,
I
pass
love
the
that.
trowel.
I bought my best friend a pickle one because she loves pickles and she just has it hanging in her house.
so
cute.
iconic.
Look how sweet this one is.
Guys, I'm obsessed with this avocado. I actually think I might give this to my mum because my mum and I will always send each other pictures of great avocados that we get and cut into. So
Oh my god, that is
that's
so
a good
nice.
idea.
That would be
Here you go.
This is
great.
great.
That's like one of their OGs. I remember I had one like that growing up, but a bigger one.
I love how they're keeping the OGs, even though they're like
Yeah.
moving forward. I'm loving that they're keeping the ones that
No,
are
I just
iconic.
love their characters. They're so fun. And like at the moment, the trend is like if you're in the office, you have them on your desk and it's like bringing a little bit of joy to
Yeah.
your office desk. Or you could put them on your bags as bag charms,
Yeah.
which I've seen everywhere and they look
Yeah.
so cool.
I love how they all have like their own personalities as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
I just like I'm assigning this to my mum. You can assign that to like
Yeah, my best friend.
Yeah.
Well, this is another one of their Valentines ones. They've got a whole collection. I think they've just done a collab with Harrods, and it was like all of these people
Fish
queuing
and
up.
That is a
chips.
mega
No, not the fish and
collab.
chips, but that was really cool as well. No, it's a collab like with Harrods, so all the pieces are like Harrods related.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That is so sick.
But the amount of people, like, it's just a testament to how many people love Jellycat.
That's so
at the
luxury. Like,
moment.
I kind of love how they've tapped into like, the Harrods crowd.
They are taking over, and also I mean, you can feel them now, but they're so like luxe, and I think
Yeah,
that's the thing. You forget that
definitely.
they're really like a luxury brand, and the quality is amazing.
Yeah, like these will last you forever.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure
Like,
people
Chrissy's
could
keep
add
this.
this to their handbag as well.
Yeah, well, that's
yeah,
what people are
but
doing.
that's what,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Little
so that's the
bag
thing. You can make it
charm.
like a fashion thing, or you can just have it on your desk.
Yes.
It's like a little, I feel like that one's really.
This is me. I kind of just claimed the avocado.
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
This is coming over.
That
me.
feels right. The bunny, I feel like that is you.
Yeah, like
That is you.
that
So
is you.
cute. And then
That
this
is you,
me.
Milo. That is definitely
That is
you.
quite you as well,
Guys,
yeah.
I think we found our
Yeah.
personas and personalities.
I'm obsessed.
Screenshot.
Love it. But yeah, guys, make sure you check out their Valentine's collection because it's so
great
cool.
gift. Great.
Such
Very
a
good
great
gift.
for your
We got-
girlfriends and
I was
boyfriends.
gonna say
Yeah, and boyfriends,
Valentine's.
yeah.
Moving on to more things that we're loving. I want to talk about recipes and food a little bit because I have found so many good things on TikTok at the moment. Is there anything you guys are cooking or doing at the moment?
I've seen, yet to try, you know the viral feta tomato pasta?
Yeah,
from,
where you bake the block of feta. In
Yes,
yeah.
But now I've seen people putting it in a butternut squash, baking it. And obviously when it comes out, the butternut squash is like really stringy, basically similar to spaghetti, but probably better because it's like sweeter. You still got the tanginess of the
seen
feta and the
that.
tomato. I'm so excited to try that. Like I'm probably going to do that tonight.
Please
Yeah.
report back. I would love to see
That
that.
just looks so yum.
How about you, Eliana?
I've been seeing online, which I'm yet to try, the cottage cheese. Well, cottage cheese, everything, but specifically the bagels. So you take cottage cheese, flour, baking soda.
Oh.
It makes a dough. You literally put it in the shape of a bagel and put it in the oven, and it's literally a bagel.
Oh,
If
wow.
that works, I would be so
That
thrilled.
changes the game.
Yeah.
That would change.
And like I can
the
do that with
game.
gluten-free flour,
Yeah,
and
I was
I've got
gonna say,
bagels.
yeah.
So good. Well, no, I remember the trend a few years ago with making like pita bread or naan, and you basically use Greek yogurt and flour,
Yes.
and that's all, and a bit
Yeah.
of
Like
salt, and then you
flatbreads,
can
I've
put
seen
it.
that,
Flatbreads,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. So this is kind of giving that vibe. I think you need the like almost, I don't know what it is, like the yeast. Is that
Yeah,
what
but
is that
I've
what it
also
is?
just seen people cottage cheese on a tray, some spices in the
That's
oven.
what
It makes a
is.
flatbread.
Yeah, that's what I've been
as
seeing.
well.
The
Just
cottage
cottage
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah, I've been
so
seeing
you
that.
just bake cottage cheese.
Yeah,
Literally.
People are making
Yeah.
that as like a pizza crust.
God,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a game
And then you just put
changer.
everything
Or
else
like I
into
saw someone do
the-
like a tuna cardo, but like just.
Oh, sick.
I also have another one.
Yeah, tell us.
So the good grain overnight oats. But what I've been doing is putting that in a bowl, adding milk, and you have got like pancake batter, like already made.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they're so good. I'm not just saying that. Like, genuinely, I take like any
Yeah,
of their
'cause they've got
flavors, the
nice
cookie dough
flavours,
flavor,
yeah.
add some like almond
cookie
milk,
dough.
and you've got like proper like pancakes just made
delicious.
so
Oh,
easy
that
and
is great.
healthy and delicious.
I actually
Yeah.
made some really good pancakes yesterday.
Did you?
What's your
Oh
secret?
my god. So, well, I always do like, I can go like really complicated and do like split the egg whites and the yolks and make them really fluffy and whatever. But the ones yesterday, they were so moist, they were so like just chewy and like so lovely. And it was really simple. I literally did Greek yogurt, a little bit of flour, 1 egg, a tiny bit of brown sugar because I did want them to be sweet, and then I just put some chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, mixed it up. I think I did self-raising flour so that I didn't have to put any baking
Yeah.
powder or anything, and that was it. And they were like
Yeah.
fluffy,
Oh,
they were
wow.
perfect, like American pancakes.
I've never thought to put a Greek yogurt in
Yeah.
pancake batter.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
really
guess I'll
good,
try
and they
that,
make
yeah.
it just makes it like, I don't know,
Creamy, yeah.
A bit like
Yeah,
fluffier,
exactly.
thicker.
Yeah.
So there's an account I've been following on TikTok recently, Amy Shepherd Food, and I bet someone's going to tell me that she's like a really famous chef or something,
Yeah.
and I just didn't know who she was. But I found her
I've never
via
heard of her.
TikTok and have been loving her recipes, specifically her Marry Me Chicken series. Do you know Marry Me Chicken? It's like the creamy chicken in like a sun-dried tomato.
Is it spelled like Mareme?
No.
Oh,
Like
I don't know
marry
what I'm
me.
Oh, like
I think it was
literally
like I think it was like a thing, like a really random thing ages ago. Of like, if you make this for someone, they'll want to marry you because it's so good. Like it was
Oh,
that
I
kind of
thought
vibe.
this was
I like
like some type of chicken called like marami, and you
Oh
were saying
no,
marry
it's marry
me.
me. But it's so good. It's basically like cream, chicken, sun-dried tomato
Oh,
paste,
yum.
like spinach,
Yum.
garlic.
Ooh.
Like it's lovely. But she's been putting a twist on it where she does it with either sausages, and she does like the same flavors and the cream and the cheese, whatever, and she does it in a pie. So it's so much quicker because you just have to grill the sausages in the oven, and you do the like sauce, you put them
And you put it all
together,
together
and then you
and
just
then
put
just
some
put
either pie crust on top or mash or whatever,
wow.
and it looks incredible. It's so creamy.
It's so,
Yeah,
like,
are
I'm
you gonna
loving
make
these
that?
like one pot pan, one pan
Yeah.
dishes, like so easy, like
so easy.
chuck it in.
And I've been doing the marry me flavors quite a lot in the sense of like the sun-dried tomato and
Right,
the cream and
okay.
cheese. And I did it the other day with sausages, similar to that.
Mm.
And then I did butter beans, like the really big butter
Ooh,
beans. And then I
yum.
just dipped bread in it, and it was so creamy and
Yeah,
yummy and
like
filling. And butter beans are
muffin.
actually so much more filling than you think they are.
They are, they really are.
I also put a load of spinach in there, and it was easy. I think I did it in like 20 minutes.
I'm loving all these dishes that you can like mop up the
Exactly.
plates with like the bread. Like I think it's just so easy. It's
the time of
easy
year for
win.
it, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, now we're going to move on to horoscopes because it's the start of the month and I feel like it's a good time to look ahead. And I wanted to say, I sourced these from ChatGPT.
That is crazy.
That's
That is
So,
crazy.
just for some context, I just think we all have been using it and like ChatGPT is so interesting. But it's so interesting you can use it for something like this. So I asked it, can you pull from like the internet, from all the resources out there, a bespoke horoscope for each of us. I put each of our things in and I said, give us one thing about like work or life and one thing about romance, because obviously Valentine's Day, so something in there about romance. So it's got a bit of everything. So I'll read one of yours first.
Excited. India's a Gemini. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. In the
Oh
email
my God, are
chain.
you as well?
No,
in the
I'm a
email chain,
Libra.
she responded and she was like, scary. I was like, damn.
Scary.
No,
Terrifying.
I'm a Libra. Eliana's a Cancer and India's a Gemini. Okay, I'll read Eliana first. February is all about real connections. Think less ghosting and more deep talks. Trust your gut when it comes to new friendships and don't be afraid to let people see the real you. Yes, even the emotional voice note sending at midnight side. Okay. Prioritize the people who make you feel safe and drop the ones that drain your energy.
Wow.
Oh, this is what I asked it to do. I told it to give each of us an in and an out for February.
Oh, nice,
Okay?
nice.
So, Eliana, your ins are vulnerability, voice notes, quality over quantity. Okay?
Voice notes.
Clearly, they really want you to do voice
Yeah,
notes.
like,
And your outs are playing it cool, energy vampires, and saying yes when you mean no.
playing it cool kills
What's
me.
energy
It's
vampire?
like
People
who
who's like
suck your
drain your
energy.
energy.
Are you the kind of person who just says yes to kind of everything?
No.
Are you not?
Yeah, I feel like you're not.
I'm pretty much like, no, don't
That's
do
good.
that.
That
More
is
of
really
that.
good.
To
More
be
of
fair, I
that,
did go
then.
to some event with my friend that I did not want to go to, and I said yes, and it was rubbish.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Say
Sometimes.
more. Say
I need
more.
to go.
Say more.
no
Say
more.
no. Say no
Be
more.
with my gut a bit more.
And then your Valentine's
tasty.
vibes are...
Ooh.
Bring some.
I like this. Okay, so they're saying... Kind of, it looks better written out, but it's slow dancing in the kitchen, and then you know that sign. Slow dancing in the kitchen is better
Over
than overpriced set menus. Keep it intimate. So basically, it's saying rather than going out for loads of meals and like doing flashy things, have a cute evening in, make some dinner with friends,
Nice.
or a boy.
All
Nice.
right. That seems like your vibe, anyways. So
Yeah.
you're on track
Yeah.
for a great February.
I love staying home.
Okay, well you can now read India's. It's at the bottom there.
If you didn't know, I'm a Gemini.
Big main character moment for you, India.
wow.
Ideas are flowing, your charm is magnetic, and the universe is practically throwing new opportunities your way.
Wow.
What a lovely
Whether it's a new skill, a side hustle, or just finally committing to a hobby, now's
Finally.
the time to go all in. Just don't let the excitement fizzle out before you get started.
Okay.
That is really
Can you
interesting
relate to that?
because remember last year, my New Year's resolution was to start DJing.
Yes.
I've been looking into finding decks to buy.
Oh my god, good.
Start.
This is
Yeah.
the
So
time.
this is the time.
This is the time.
This is the
Amazing. Okay,
time.
what are the ins and outs?
Okay, creative projects,
Love.
intellectual chaos, but make it
Love.
productive, and meeting new people.
Oh, love
I'm
it.
loving that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're out, your half-finished plans, you're doubting yourself and scrolling instead of doing. Literally, it's her job.
That is scary because I have been trying to stop scrolling, like do scrolling, and I've been failing.
The world is literally
But
telling
February
you
may
need to start.
be the month that stops.
Okay, and your Valentine's vibe is spontaneous plans over predictable ones. Skip the cliches and do something unexpected.
Kind of love that. Brilliant. Okay,
Cute.
Satna.
Tell me.
Sadness time.
Oh, you're also giving main character energy.
Oh,
and
always.
this month, your career is where the plot thickens. Expect opportunities that push you in the right direction, but don't get so lost in the grind that your personal life turns into the side quests.
The talent man just sitting next to me like...
Keep that signature Libra balance. Romantic and social harmony are just as key as the wins at work.
Nice.
Love it. Ins, leveling up. Level up.
Okay.
Level up.
Oh,
Level up. Okay. Level up.
Actually replying to texts.
Oh.
ChatGPT called you out there, right? And outs, workaholic tendencies, saying I'm fine when you're not.
Ooh.
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
She's
yeah.
a people pleaser.
And Valentine's vibe, flirt like it's your full-time job.
Okay.
ChatGPT is getting a bit frisky. Just because they're already yours doesn't mean you should stop turning on the charm.
I mean, that's actually good advice. I
That's
do
very
feel like
true.
when you've been in a relationship for a long time, you forget. Not forget, but you're a bit like...
That's
you're a bit
so
too
funny. Also,
comfortable,
the
you're
fact that
like-
they knew you had a boyfriend, or did you?
I put like...
Oh, okay. But still, like,
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
kinda
That's
just-
good advice.
that's
Yeah.
great advice.
I love
ChatGPT.
Thanks.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's the the
the
universe,
universe.
actually.
Yeah.
It's
The
not
universe.
actually ChatGPT, it's the universe who's told us that. But
that.
yeah. But thank you guys. That was a great pod.
That was
And
great.
we will see you all very soon. As always, please make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find us everywhere. And on YouTube if you want to watch us and get bonus content like our outfits, which we did at the very beginning. But we will see you very soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.